Hey everybody, this is David B69, and welcome to today's episode of MLB The Show 25. This is the Philadelphia Phillies franchise. We're still doing really well. We're having a good time with the series, and I hope you're enjoying following along. Um, this is the first episode with the 1.007 patch, and I just figured I'd read through a little bit of the content that has been updated with this patch. They added this 2025 San Francisco Giants City Connect uniforms, fixed some game log and UI display bugs, fixed display issues where items were incorrectly appearing and unlocked, addressed the frame rate drops caused by dreadlock hairstyle, and that doesn't affect us. Fixed bugs causing the ball to land outside the perfect accuracy region on perfect pitches. Resolved blank bullpen UI when re-entering after pitcher substitution. Fixed substitution issues in player lock mode. The PCI anchor settings for left-handed pitchers versus right-handed hitter and left-handed pitchers versus left-handed hitter now persist after restarting the game. Player lock fixes. Catchers no longer get stuck in a block animation on bunts. That's awkward. Intentional walks no longer reset the pitch clock. Let's see, that stuff's Road to the Show stuff. I'm not going to read it. Diamond Dynasty, don't care. Franchise mode, prospect, trade, metric improvements, more accurate Major League Baseball timing and control, clock predictions, boosting top prospect values, contract effect adjustments, less penalty for star players with negative contracts, added projected standings and leaders for the bottom ticker for the first 10 games of the season, fixed a draft round display showing a 0 on some prospect player cards, prevented accidental max contract selection and extensions, corrected team rumor info in talking to teams display, standardized items and start times for Guardians, Astros, Rays, and White Sox. Updated in March, October. We don't use that, so it's not a big deal. Also updated general commentary and audio fixes, UI and text clarity improvements. The crowd now sits after the national anthem, as they should. Wilson Gloves website now changeable with normal pattern, presentation updates and polish, and fixed the Jumbotron color issues at Yankee Stadium when playing as the home team. That is really awkward. So, anyway, let's get playing. Yeah, we're going to stay with fast play today because I had to read those bugs. I'm going to make a few changes here. I'm going to have Trey Turner be the DH. Okay. Sosa will be the shortstop, which means Stott will be the shortstop because I'd rather have Sosa play second. Also going to give Nick the day off, and I will have Marsh take over for him. And that should help with that. And yeah, so we should be good with going with that. And oh, and I'm going to also give Rambuto the day off too. Because that's what I want to do today. And we'll put Marshawn on the bottom, and that'll work. Let's get going. Don't care.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. it's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Athletics. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And today on the hill, Luis Severino.
Leading off for
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
And now here
First
is
baseman,
Harper.
Bryce
Comes
Harper.
into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty
Back
quickly.
third.
No messing
Third
around
baseman,
right there.
Alex
He kind of
Ball.
rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And no one can get there. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right
Shortstop,
there.
Bryson
Anytime you
Stott.
rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bryson Stott in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Up the middle. Hauls it in. One away. Fires to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Thankfully, the game doesn't recognize it as a triple play, as
Back
embarrassing
here
as
with
that
Mike
was.
Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Yuri Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nola, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Inside. And now 2-0.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a bouncer. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame him for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's Byron Buxton. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Late swing fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Bleday under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Now batting Max Kepler.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 out, bases empty. On the ground, Wilson slinging it to first in time. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Second baseman Edmundo Sosa.
Sosa getting the start at second, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Panama. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Shea Langoliers. And a base hit up the middle. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
J.J. Bleday stands in now and watches strike one. Right side, Sosa handles, throws to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Next up for the A's, Kyle McCann.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Infield comes in now. Ground ball right side. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 1-1. Here's Miguel Andujar. Fought off foul. Nola was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. And now the count is even.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
March settles under it and makes the catch. Out number 2. Digging in, Max Schumann. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And a foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Nola fires. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. March makes the play, and the inning is over. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. Severino back to work. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Andujar makes the grab, 1 away. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Tied up here in the early going. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Severino kicks, deals. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives and it gets by. Around first, digging for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Harper, the batter down as he swings and misses for strike one. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Missed with a changeup. Gonna count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Goes down looking. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Brett Harris.
Brett Harris.
Foul ball there. Nola winds and deals. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one lifted to left. Kepler under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. First pitch, and he just misses.
We're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Jacob Wilson digs in now. Gets the call, and it's 0-1. Wilson recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. A little bit high, maybe, and 1-1.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Next one in the dirt. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And they put the tag on him for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
First pitch just misses.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's too high. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one ripped. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh boy, this is not good. this is not good. Okay, so Bohm is out of the game. Weston Wilson is the appropriate replacement.
So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Weston Wilson. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike. That's a ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and it's 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Center fielder,
First and second,
Buxton.
no outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In there for strike 1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. First and second here, no outs. That one not close, and that's ball 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Max Kepler at the plate. Grounded out his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Look out, way inside. And save. A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. On the outside corner, got him looking. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1. This one popped up. Schumann. And that is that. Now into the ball game on defense, Weston Wilson. He's the new third baseman. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. That's in there. And that's strike 1. Rooker with another scorching run of play lately. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the first offering is not close. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that is out of play.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you.
Over to stop for one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
McCann in the box now. Takes strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of...
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. Marsh, in his fourth year, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. On the ground, right side, McCann steps on the bag. One up, one down.
Up next,
and now for the Phillies, Rafael Marchand went down on strikes his first time through. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Severino. Line drive. Fair ball.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Trey Turner now. First pitch, not close.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Marchand, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. And a ball evens the count.
Three balls, two strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Ruiz racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Lede has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Down the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Pitches in there. 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Up next for the A's. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul straight back. The Phillies up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next,
Brett
for
Harris.
the A's.
Up next for the
Third
A's.
baseman,
Fly to left
Brett
his first
Harris.
time. In there at the knees. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching
We're
for
back,
the A's.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
47.
The new pitcher, Michel Otañez.
And one thing on him, He's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game
Philadelphia,
now.
third
Weston
baseman,
Wilson
Weston
taking his
Wilson.
first trip to the plate here in the 6th. He entered the game as a pinch runner. That
That's a ball.
misses, and it's 1-0. And
Two
there's a
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
There's a strike.
He can live up in the zone
Two balls,
all
one
game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed
Now
that
batting,
one. It's been a
shortstop,
tough stretch at the
Bryson
plate
Stott.
lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's going to be Bryson Stott. Swinging a foul out of play. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Wilson on at first, nobody out. Oh, and he hit him.
That got him.
He had
Take
2
your base.
strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First
One ball,
offering
no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. This one smoked out to left. Makes the catch for the out. Here comes the throw.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Way inside. Gets away. And the runners will move up.
Hey. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. It bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Coming home. Relay throw to third. And he's out easily. So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. Not
1-0.
even close there. And that's ball 1.
Strike. Woo.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Brandon
Now
Marsh
batting,
steps to the
right
plate.
fielder,
0 for
Brandon
2
Marsh.
in this one. That's in there. It's 0-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Yeah, I don't regret sending the runner to third when I
And welcome back to the
was bringing the other guy home.
Six. And
Pretty much
here
just a
is
guaranteed extra run. It was worth the try.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one hit to first. Harper takes it to the bag. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Now it's
number
the
5.
shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And first offering is fouled off. The Athletics trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Stepping in, the
Now
long
batting,
ball threat, Brent
designated
Rooker.
hitter,
He has, as they like to
Rooker.
say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Now this is in the air down the line. Marsh makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Athletics.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
44.
Tyler Ferguson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now the switch
Leading
hitting
off
catcher,
for the Phillies,
Rafael
catcher,
Marchand,
Rafael
1 for 2.
Marchand.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives
One
from
ball,
them,
one
and
strike.
it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by
First
pitch
base.
to lead off the inning. Back to the top of the
Now
order.
batting, the
Next is the
designated
designated
hitter,
hitter, Trey Turner. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next
Ball one.
offering misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First
batting,
and
first
second,
baseman,
no
Bryce
outs.
Harper.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And there's a foul ball. And that one wrapped foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That one missing
1 ball, 2
inside.
strikes.
And that
2-2.
one is inside.
3-2.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. On the ground to first. Could be 2. McCann tossed to second. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Now batting,
Weston
third
Wilson
baseman,
will hit
Weston
next.
Wilson.
1 for 1 with a single so far. And fires in a fastball at 95. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him. That ends the frame. And we're back.
Leading
And now
off
the catcher
for the
comes up to him.
A's,
Shea
catcher,
Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
Nola back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. You know, these Athletics just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Kyle McCann up next for the A's. Outside with a breaking ball. That's through there for a strike. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Langoliers headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Andujar in the box now. Takes strike one. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 down. Next up for the A's, Max Schumann.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Dylan Floro.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Floro, a 6'2" righty, 34-year-old vet, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Floro delivers. Slider misses outside. That one pushed foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Breaking ball misses down and away. Stop at second with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tries to get back and save. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. And there's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that one is in for a strike. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the eighth. Grounder might be two. There's one. And that's two.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
That's the third. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. Now here base, Brett Harris. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Esteury Ruiz up next for the A's.
Right fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Now batting,
Jacob
number
Wilson
5.
now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes a ball. Check swing, called strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Corrals it, and that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Leclerc.
Now
Pretty
pitching
tight game,
for
so
the
they're looking for
Athletics,
quality pitches out of him right
number
here.
37.
Got to do his best to keep the score
Jose
right where it
Leclerc.
is.
At the plate,
Leading off
Brandon
for
Marsh.
Philadelphia.
0
Right
for
fielder,
3.
Brandon
A fly
Marsh.
out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's the
Now
catcher to
batting,
hit,
catcher,
Rafael Marchand.
Marchand.
Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw safe. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Marsh stands at second with no outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Harris should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Trey Turner at the plate.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
This to third. Tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In this situation,
Bryce
first base
Harper.
open. He should.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to
Now
end the
batting,
inning.
third baseman.
First and
Weston
second,
Wilson.
2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Weston Wilson. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck
No
circle,
ball.
you
One
really
strike.
want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss and a slider. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other way. Brings it in. And that is that. Bottom 9.
Leading
And now the
off for the
DH, Brent
A's,
Rooker.
designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swing and a miss as he was out
No
front.
ball. 2 strike.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Right side. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And a swing and a miss
Now
down
batting,
on strikes.
center fielder,
So he picks up his
J.J.
6th strikeout of the
Bleday.
ball game. This is J.J. Bleday. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
1 ball. 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. The A's down to their final strike. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Line drive, base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
First
Showed a
baseman,
willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
McMahon.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And there we go. Phillies got a nice win over a team that we should beat. And they're showing the triple play right now as the shortstop caught it, threw it to first, and threw it to second, and that got the triple play. A little disappointed that the commentary actually never made any kind of reference to it, but it is what it is. We got a box score for today. It's pretty well balanced. We only struck out 5 times, which is nice. Key thing is the health of Alec Bohm. That is the one thing we are worried about right now. And we are not going to make you wait for the next episode. We are check that out right now. So yeah, they walked 4 guys too. So let's check this out. Let's see what Alec Bohm's injury status is. They said it was a wrist. Fractured wrist. It appears he will be out 1 to 2 months. Yep, he's going on the 60-day DL, IL, whatever you want to call it. So until next time, this is David B69. I'm out. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll find out what we're going to do. See you then. Bye.